Grand tour, grand tour. Take the grand tour, grand tour. GT.
Hello and welcome to the Modcast. I'm here with Mayo.
I am not an instrument.
Jex.
Hello.
Toast.
I thought I was first.
Zenrod.
Hi.
And I'm also here too, Wokey. That's my name. And I'll give it to Zen to take it from here.
Okay, so we'll do global because we didn't do them at all last week. And we're not really going to do that much this week either because there's not that much to talk about. But they are getting Omega Shenron soon, so that's cool.
Valentine's Day.
The most romantic unit in the entire game.
So if you have nothing to do on Valentine's Day, you can pull Omega Shenron the day he comes out. If you do have something to do on Valentine's Day, you can pull him the day after he comes out.
I'm constantly pulling for Omega Shenron on Valentine's Day.
And a few days before that, the Ape Turles guaranteed SSR will be out.
Well, thank God for that.
Yeah.
Everyone wants that.
Everyone's favorite mechanics, apes.
They're actually cool in Japan now, though.
Yeah, it took them releasing some units that use their links, but that's about it.
How long has it been since the ape mechanic came out? Like almost 8 or 9 months?
Close to. When was Golden Year? Golden Year's coming up
It was
in April.
Golden. It was Golden Week, wasn't it? When they came out.
Yeah, it was.
So almost an entire year.
And now they're finally good.
Yeah, crazy how stuff happens. It's a slow intervals.
But if you really want some apes, you can pull on that Bardock banner. You don't really want some apes. I'm just telling you right now, you shouldn't. But
do you
if you do,
not beef stroganoff, Bargos, Bardock, Turles, Shugish, that girl, then that is your banner.
Basha.
Thank you.
If you said yes to any of these, you have issues. Get your priorities.
Turles is okay.
Turles is alright, yeah. But I mean, it's not worth it when there's Omega coming out.
Yeah, plus you could always get that physical ape Kid Goku, which is like the worst thing ever.
The one
He's in that banner too, so.
The one with the clearly better DB banner.
Yes.
Ape Goku is clearly the best one.
But so Omega's coming out, and that means Goku Black soon afterward, probably, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And God Ticket banner.
Because they didn't hold off on Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, so I doubt they do on Goku Black.
It all kind of depends on when they release all that other stuff. Because there's a bunch of in-between stuff that they are just kind of skipping. And just going straight for God leads.
I don't remember what they were skipping.
That's the thing. It's a Heroes Fusion.
Yeah.
Technically Arale, which I think they're going to skip.
Yeah, I was talking to Konal about that. I have a feeling Arale is going to end up being JP exclusive.
Which is a shame because she's got... those are some fine units.
They are really good, yeah.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah, and and there was a story mission as well, so there's just also not some stones in general.
Yeah,
Isn't it only like 2 stages though?
No, because then there was a story event.
Yeah, Arale was like 15 or so stages, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Between the 2 different events put together?
Yeah. That's the part where it's like...
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. I remember which one you're talking about now.
Yeah. It all kind of blurred into one, but that would be unfortunate, but I could see it. It's not like there was much Arale hype in Global to begin with. Those are all the people that were complaining about her being added anyway.
Yeah.
The Salt
So you're
was
saying
great.
they don't deserve her?
Yeah, I'm saying is that they don't deserve her. I'm sorry for all the Arale fans at Global, which is probably like 3 of you. But the rest of them ruined it for you. Yeah, that's it for Global.
You're not worthy.
Exciting couple weeks for Global. A whole lot of nothing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's kind of a shame. Because I remember there was also I think they're probably in the period where it was similar in Japan, where it was just... There was nothing. Like, I remember... Because there's been specific Modcast recordings of us going like, man, it's really a dry desert in Japan. And now, a couple months later, guess what? Global gets that drought.
Anyway...
They just bring new content and recycle the Bardock and Kida Gohan Ape event over and over for 3 months.
Yeah, they should go back to doing that. Everyone loved that.
That worked out really well.
No one was angry that they saw Kid Gohan constantly showing up. All right, we could go on to Japan.
Yeah, we'll move on now. So the Super Saiyan 4s came out. They're pretty fucking good.
Revealed right after we record the last week, as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, generally that happens. They're pretty fucking good. The sub is very divided on them.
Vegeta's better. Don't question
Vegeta's
it.
better.
After using some Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I'm gonna say that Vegeta's better. I think I've seen him take too many supers to the face while Vegeta has countered every other time. When they both
Their
have
counter
a
rate's the
medium...
same.
Their rates are the same, yet somehow Goku will stand there like a fucking idiot and just take a super to the face. Oh, should I have the ability to... What a stupid fucking... You know, fuck this. No, they're good, right? I've heard they're good.
See, I don't use AGL, so on Heroes, Goku is like way fucking better.
Okay. I only have him on STR at the moment, and when your only blocker is him and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, it's not much sustainability.
I don't plan to run strength ever, even though I could build basically the optimal team.
There's
Vegeta
something
all the
special
way.
when with hero buffs he's still doing like over 1 million damage, like no effort at all.
Yeah, that damage is really fun to see, especially when he gets a critical and then all of a sudden the fight is over.
Yep.
It's
That'd
just
be
nice whenever like 2/3 of my team is either a proper tank, like Super Vegeta on normal attacks, or Super Saiyan 4, or off tanks. It's crazy.
Rocking my Vegeta, my mono AGL team. Goes alright.
And in case they weren't OP enough, let's just talk about those gifts last night.
Oh yeah, I hope you pulled a Super Saiyan 4 because if you didn't, these aren't going to be that great for you, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Like,
dropped the entire world's worth of orbs on us yesterday for getting number 1.
I think enough to actually fully, if you had all 4 dupes unlocked, to fully unlock them.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it is.
That is...
Or if not,
Wait, that's enough orbs to do their entire grid?
Yeah, because I did 50% of it for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I still had a shit ton left.
Good lord.
Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous.
I know I ran out of the highest tier of agility, so I couldn't do everything.
I don't have any Vegeta dupes, so I've done like everything but the dupe paths.
Yeah, that's the same situation for my Goku.
My Vegeta's just sitting here being the most overpowered piece of trash ever.
He's pretty strong.
I like it.
Yeah. It just shows you that if Goku had some Undertaker gloves, he would be as powerful as Vegeta. But he doesn't, so he can't.
Yeah, if only he had the same tight leather pants fetish that Vegeta has, apparently.
If only.
That's where he gets his power from, the leather pants.
The Roar of the Saiyans. That's secretly just a big fan of pants. That's what they're going to translate it over to global. They're going to change it even though they've already named it a big Roar of the Saiyans.
Well, I mean, they've done that before with card names, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know about links.
I think they changed links because they changed like We Got a Power.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Or
never
9,000.
got a power in global.
Was it never? That's
No,
right.
it
They
never
changed
was.
it beforehand.
I want to say it was.
There was one link that was like super like only situated to these kind of units, and then Global changed it once they saw that Japan was adding other units that didn't fit the naming scheme, but I can't remember it at the moment.
Not the over 9,000 link.
No,
The important
because
thing is that
that's
it's still strongest duo on Earth,
Yeah, they know the joke at this point.
despite there being a lot more than 2 units in it now.
And some of them being from space.
Or
like-
just completely different dimensions.
Yeah. They have to be in on the joke. That's the only reason they don't change the name of that damn link. Because it gets funnier over time. It's not like anyone's using it anyway.
Hit was easily the funniest one.
Yeah, he is. And when he gets his new Dokkan Festival where he's one of these Super Saiyan 4 style leaders, it's going to be even funnier to know that he still has strongest duo on Earth. Yeah, these Super Saiyan 4s, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
The problem is there's not that much to talk about with them because they're just generically good.
Yeah, that's kind of my one knock on them is that because their second mechanic is medium chance, and sometimes you just can go around and let's say never see it at all. They can feel kind of just generic with like
That sounds like it's coming from a place of personal hurt, Wokey.
It sounds like it's a place coming from personal hurt. And also, I'm just going to say it now because I realized that I should be doing this. So while as the Super Saiyan 4s were getting ready to release, I decided to correct the one mistake in my life, which was never seeing GT. And
Oh, God.
I've started watching the dub of GT. And
How's that
Oh,
going?
no. Oh no.
Step into the Grand Tour.
Right now, wait, one moment.
That's all I hear in Mayo's chat.
At this point, the theme song, the English one, which I'm not sure if you've heard of, or I've heard it because you saw it in Japanese or something, it is a delight. It was not a delight the first time I heard it, but after listening to it 40 times in a row, after dealing with a lot of bullshit, it's a welcome. It's like a welcome to my heart. After having to watch Goku fight some fucking alien guy, going, "Just go Super Saiyan. Why are you sneaking? Why are you doing this? This doesn't make sense. You're all powerful. Do something."
So have you stepped into the Grand Tour yet, Wokey?
I don't think so because I've not heard that song yet at all. But
Grand Tour.
there has never
GT.
there has never been like when Super Saiyan 4 actually showed up
Yay.
in GT. I was so surprised how quickly he got his ass kicked. Just like it's like. And I was thinking every time they've ever introduced like a Saiyan form, like even Super Saiyan 2, which to be fair, Gohan went that Super Saiyan 2, beat up Cell, lost an arm, and then immediately got his ass kicked. But Super Saiyan 4 was like cool for one episode, and then he immediately went to go get his ass kicked.
That's pretty much every Super Saiyan form, to be fair.
Not first one. Frieza.
Only the first one, though.
3.
3 fought Boo that one time and then did nothing else.
That's
Except
true.
get his ass kicked.
Most useless transformation.
Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks did alright until he ran out of time.
He got his ass kicked and then he couldn't do it anymore.
Well, either way, GT is something else. It's sometimes when I'm watching it and I go like, I can't believe that the Para brothers are the best thing about this. There's a slow darkness, and it's slowly driving me insane the more I watch it.
The best part is, Wokey, is that it doesn't get better.
No, I just dealt with Baby, and after feeling like, man, Baby kind of sucks, and this has ruined everything I've ever thought about Baby, I'm moving on to Hellfighter 17, and let me tell you.
Oh, God, yeah.
Trying to wrap your mind around why is Android 17 suddenly so strong is not helping. It's not helping. Nothing's helping.
Just to put it in perspective for you, the Japanese live ratings while the show was going on, the highest rated episode in terms of viewer count was number 2. So it doesn't get any better.
That's insane. You mean they weren't down for when he played a board game for 2 episodes?
No, it turns out.
I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. So I feel like these Super Saiyan 4s are super representative of GT, where they're just kind of generic.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
They're good, but they're boring,
Yes.
in my opinion, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're just there. They do lots of damage and they're good, but there's just nothing special about them.
They're super generic and uninteresting.
It's not like
They
when
still
Super
can't
Vegeta
carry
first-
me through new...
They still can carry you for new stuff, but it's not like when Super Vegeta first dropped and he was like countering every single thing and slapping people in the face. Like that thrill is gone now because their leader skills are basically just that, but better.
Pretty much.
Unless you like were super heavy into villains, in which case their leader skill may be worse for you, but still, like you can have fun with like Super Vegito. Even now, as I'm doing like the Super Saiyan 4 Goku thing, and I'm using Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, I'm like, oh, he's a cool tank. And then when Super Vegito shows up and like single-handedly knocks down half of Super Saiyan 4 Goku's health bar because he decided to attack 5 times in one spot, that's what differentiates a fun unit from like a kind of boring unit. Is when you look at your screen and you go, oh, this is gonna be funny.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of sick of generic at the start of the turn. Gain this amount of attack so that you can hit real hard.
I mean, they're consistent and cool, but other than that, they are kind of like too many units with it. Like even
The counter mechanic
Which
was cool. The counter mechanic was cool when you see Super Vegito do it for the first time because you've never seen it before.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is awesome. And then they just start giving it to like the Super Saiyan 4s. And it's like, oh, well, you know, Vegito can do this, but better.
Basically.
Well, they counter different things.
Yeah, but you chuck a Sealer on your team, and there you go.
That's true. And then you can just bring in that Oceanus.
Coming in for the clutch.
I don't feel like wasting team space.
I can't believe it's been almost a year and we have not had an actual Super Sealer for agility. It
I have a
almost
feeling it's going to be a while before we do. I don't think they really want to do one.
the 3-year.
Yeah, 3-year anniversary.
The 3-year they're finally gonna.
Dragon Ball AF Super Saiyan 5 Goku is going to be an AGL Super Sealer.
Oh no.
Where he's got the silver hair and the bird feet.
And all my dreams will finally come true because I'll have everything. Also, another aspect of the Super Saiyan 4, which kind of suck, is their event because you can't stun them once they're Super Saiyan 4. So you better have a really legit team or be their weakness, or you're just gonna get your ass kicked really quick.
Yeah, no more General Blue gimmicks. They don't want to fuck with that.
No more
Thank
Super Saiyan
God.
3 Vegeta either, who is the only fucking defender I have for SDR.
That sucks for you.
Yeah, that really sucks. This entire event has been fuck you, Wokey.
God, it's kicking your ass and it's making you watch GT.
Yeah, it's fee fi fo fum. I'm here having fun, which I think is the lyrics to the theme song of GT.
Correct.
Close enough if it's not.
Is there anything
what
really
else?
much to talk about them?
No,
They
because
didn't-
nothing has
I'm-
been announced other than them.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
expect. Oh wait, let me just mention those other units at Dokkan with them as well. You got GT
Oh, yeah.
Trunks. You got
Trunks is good.
SSR
Trunks
Pan,
is so good.
which is finally
Pan's fucking shit.
who I can pair up with my Aurelie finally.
The important
Can't
thing.
go die in a
Good
hole.
for you. I don't want to see her ever again.
Yeah, if you pulled at all, you got like maybe 6 pans. You
I've
got,
got- At least 3 of them.
yeah. I also pulled like 3. I actually think I pulled 4, but that's neither here nor there. And then
My pan has max SA and I have 3 left over.
Yeah, I don't
Remember
think
the
Zen wants
silence
to
to
talk
Zen
about
Wallet?
the summoning aspect of this event.
It's alright. Trunks was worse. At least he's good though.
Yeah, at least he's.
Yeah, at least Trunks is good.
I
Which is-
opened
wait-
all of his dupe paths and maxed his super attack level with just him. No Elder Kais.
Not to get into another GT rant, but also that's not vindicative of GT Trunks, who, as far as I've seen in 40 episodes, has gotten his ass kicked by random things, including a pair of stairs.
By the time you almost died in a fucking car crash, or is that you up to that part yet or not?
Yep, no, I don't think
Yeah.
so. He's also been gotten his ass kicked by Goku powering up once, which I thought was really funny. Oh man. So we got that GT Trunks, we got Golden Baby with the ape, and we got Ape Super Saiyan
Fucking
3 Goku.
really good. The baby's really good now.
Yeah,
I
I'm
haven't
actually
used
kinda
them yet.
surprised.
I don't run Mono Int anymore.
I do. I'm just waiting to get those damn medals from him, and then I'll gladly use my weird ape thing with the Elvis
Thing.
hair. And then
He
Super
does have the weird hairstyle still as an ape. I forgot that.
Yeah. Fuck. Baby's design really sucks. That's all I'll say.
He's a cool concept, but his
Yes.
execution and design are
Yes.
awful.
The idea,
Like a lot of GT.
the idea of someone like. The funny thing is that that idea was already kind of done with Garlic Jr. So it's hard for me to see him as anything but kind of like a more metallic Garlic Jr. Especially when the answer to solving his problems, spoilers, is also using the damn water.
Oh yeah, the sacred water.
Yeah, the sacred water, which everyone forgot about, except for old Kai for some reason. Oh, he was like, "Oh shit, we have this. Better go use it."
Yeah, old Kai is really overpowered in GT for some reason. He knows like everything.
Yeah, he knows everything. He can pull a tail out of kid's ass. It's amazing. But yeah, those units were added, and they're real good. I'm interested to see. It's cool to see good ape cards with Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Baby. They don't have
We
the
need-
key link, but I guess they don't really need it.
We need some good aid cards because that's a fun mechanic, like to use.
Yeah,
At least in my opinion, it's a fun thing.
I agree. As someone who uses a lot of Giant Piccolo, it's always kind of funny to see Giant Piccolo shows up. He's never helped me once, but still, I like seeing him there.
He's never helped me once.
No, never. I think every single time he's ever gone giant, he's actually hurt me. But
Even
still.
though you have like infinite health.
Even though I have infinite health and he can never super for anything, so it's just 3 turns of me going, I guess this fight is 3 turns longer now. But if that were, but if it was that but good, I would love it. It'd be amazing. But yeah, and also that banner. I'm just gonna say, I think everyone here kind of got screwed over by that banner, by the
Yes.
amount of times they had to pull on it.
Yeah, it's like once I got one of them, like, and in terms of Vegeta, once I got one of them, he started rolling in, and then Goku I just got on my first free one. I don't know how that happened.
Well, that's lucky for you. Mayo, this also, if my memory is correct, kind of did you bad.
Yeah, I got Vegeta about 300 stones in, and then I jumped over to Goku and still haven't got him yet. And speaking of Great Ape cards, I summoned with those stones we got from the top #1 grossing app, and I got SSR Tora, or whatever you say his name, the ape guy. On the topic of great apes.
Oh, Bardock's best friend?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to call him his best buddy.
Yeah, I just summoned on that right now. I got absolute shit.
Imagine that.
So now I can have a full great ape team, and all my wildest dreams can come true.
Now here's the real question. Did Zahal pull them both from, like, 2 singles? Because he
Probably.
does
Yes.
that every single Japan banner where he goes like, oh man, I never get anything, and then he gets both the cards and, like, 5 stones somehow.
No,
Magic,
he always
gets...
does that shit.
Groups of both on stream, and I'm just like, I hate you. And I do a multi, and I gotta do was like, okay, maybe I don't hate you as much.
Well, there you go.
Every new banner, Zahal just goes, all right, who's ready to get destroyed by this new banner? I am. And then he's like, oh, dude, I don't know how I did it this time. I got so lucky. I spent 15 stones and got him. And he's done that every month for the past, like, 6 months.
Meanwhile, Valley is just, like, in a crater somewhere.
I don't know how Valley still plays this game.
I really don't either.
He thankfully
sorry
got
for
them
him.
after he got, like, some pep talk from his fusion and toast. He pulled the cards he needed. But before then, real bad situation. I always feel very bad whenever a new banner gets released, because the first thing I think of is like, oh no, not Valley. Please. Don't hurt him.
He put, like, 10
Valley's
multis
first
in the
to
chat,
go.
and they were all so bad.
So
He's
bad.
too pure for this world.
No, he's too nice a person to be fucked over like this.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Some of them are just bad at pulling.
It's nice, though, because I feel like even on banners where I get screwed over, I can always go to the chat and feel better because Valley has it worse than I do.
Yeah.
Sad but true.
Sad but true. Oh man.
Real dick moves then.
And that's it for the Super Saiyan 4s. I guess they're gonna have part 3 of Apes coming soon, hopefully.
Probably.
If there's not like constant network errors everywhere.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah,
did
they added a new mini game to Dokkan. It's called Maintenance Error, the game.
Yeah. Where if you click hard enough, eventually it will go working, but sometimes it won't.
And it'll let you move one screen before it starts happening again.
Yeah. It's
God, I don't know if anyone else was up. You guys might have been. I don't remember. It was last night. But just trying to do the ability system with
Yes.
constant
Oh.
maintenance, network error. Jesus Christ! It took me like 2 hours just to get Vegeta done.
yeah.
That was a pain to do.
The ability orbs, there's what, like maybe 2,000 of them? Each one is a network error. So it's a game in itself.
Yeah. It
You
sounds
click
like
one.
I wish
Network
that
error.
Bandai
Oh, yeah.
Namco still had that. You know how they used to do it in like their old DBZ games where it's like press A and then like the Cybermen will dance or something. There was like a tiny mini game. I wish they put a tiny mini game into this game so that every time I clicked network error, like I gave power to Shenron and close enough, like if I reach the top, he'll do something silly.
If you had enough network errors, you'd get a reward.
Yeah.
You get 0.1 of a Dragonstone.
Just keep clicking because at that point I'm just like happy now. I'm like, oh shit, this is like a clicker game now. I'm just clicking and hoping for something good.
Dokkan network error clicker.
Exactly.
Someone needs to make that. Anyone who's listening who wants to make that shit, make it a browser game. I'll play that.
I'll play
Yeah,
it
kinda
too.
like he'll make it.
We'll promote it on the Modcast. No promises.
We'll give you 100% backing, no takebacks. Not really. Fingers crossed.
What's the blue moon?
We'll do it. And anything else coming to Japan? I'm gonna assume.
I mean,
More-
we still haven't got that third GT event.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that-
about it though.
Yeah, it's
There
gonna have
was that,
two. It says 2 SSRs in it, but I don't think there's even a remote chance it's anything other than Baby Gohan and Baby Trunks.
Even better, the World Tournament comes 2 days during that.
That's right. I forgot about the World Tournament. I need to get
Yes,
my.
I think all of us did. I completely forgot that even existed.
I need to unlock my final 2 doof paths for LR Piccolo.
I need to get my Broly. I still haven't chose who I want with the redstone yet. I should do that. The
Oh.
only ones I want are Broly and Frieza, and I don't have a reason to run Frieza.
I need to get the medals for my Super Saiyan 3 Goku so he can be my lead and make a really wreck shop for everyone.
Oh, Arale with that Goku lead is so fun.
Yeah, she is. It's like, that's probably my favorite part of the World Tournament now, is that this is the day where Aurelie gets to play, and she goes around bopping everybody. Which will be interesting to see how Super Saiyan 4 Vegito will affect that or not. Because now I'm going to guess there's going to be a buttload of people with that leader skill out there, so it'll be slightly more beefy than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally got my tech nuke lead, so if you guys want to run mono agility, go right ahead. Be my guest.
I mean, I'm
I'm
not.
probably still gonna rock villains with Rose and Margin Vegeta.
Yeah, that's a good way to go. And that's it for Japan, I think.
There
Pretty
was
much.
that one leak from the Dokkan Info guy.
What is
Is
it?
that
the
the-
Purunga
Purunga
like
Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Wish?
What is that?
It's like
Uh,
Shenron, except it's Purunga instead.
It gives you like 3 wishes.
Yeah.
So, we're finally going to get those last 2 items?
Oh,
Let me
let me-
story, please. I'm out of stones now.
Now with the new super event added, I would really like it if they added more story and then stop fucking around and give me my final 2 things.
There you go. I just put the
In case
video
it
there.
wasn't obvious, I have a main. I finally kept it, and then it's like, oh, but I'm out of stones, and I have no way to get more. I guess I could do the 3 GT events.
There you go. That's one way of getting stones. Now you join us where you're literally just hoping for any stone drop so you don't have to put money into this game.
Except for on like Valley and Zenra, I don't have money.
They don't have money either anymore.
Yep.
They used to.
GT has taken it.
I did have money on Amazon, but I had to shell out like $108 for a headset.
Damn, really?
Yeah, it's like, so like I said in the chat earlier, in the mod chat, the right ear on this doesn't work, and I was able to get the cord in a certain spot, and I had it taped up with Scotch tape, and that just kind of stopped working, so now I don't have any right ear function on my headset.
That sucks.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm just gonna get the new model, and it's like, screw it, and that was $100, and then Amazon started charging tax, so it's like, oh boy, 108.
That's not good.
That's not good. But I mean, at least we have Amazon. Isn't that right, Mayo?
Fuck you. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm getting
that-
Amazon in Australia soon, alright? They're building
Yeah.
warehouses and shit out here.
They've made promises.
I'm gonna get it eventually.
Dude, you have the Amazon. It's just in the form of a jungle.
Did they have the Amazon jungle in Australia?
Oh, they have their own jungles, man. They have crazy animals there.
Is there? I had no idea that there were jungles in Australia. I thought that all of
But
that
there
was in like in.
There are jungles and rainforests and deserts and you name it. We've
You're
got
like
it.
your
That's
own-
why everyone
There's
in
everything
Australia lives on
upside
the East
down
Coast.
land.
You have killer fucking everything that will kill you.
They got Killer B.
Yeah.
He's just roaming Australia.
Like I said the other day, Jax in fucking Mod Chat, playing Pokemon Go with kangaroos.
Looking for a Kangaskhan.
Yeah.
It's the most
Running
Australian
with-
thing I've ever seen you say.
Running with kangaroos in the bush, trying to find a Kangaskhan.
That sounds like a lot
You-
of fun.
This modcast is just a list of reasons why I'm not going to Australia.
I don't know. He's kind of pushing me towards going to Australia. That sounds like a lot of fun. I don't play Pokemon Go anymore, but if I can play Dokkan with a bunch of kangaroos.
Who does play Pokemon Go anymore?
Man, what a disappointment that turned out to be.
Speaking
Oh
of,
yeah.
this was a terrible transition, so I'm not going to make it anymore. We can move on to questions.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. If you don't know the case, remember, if you got any questions, send it to impressiveninjaskills@gmail.com. The question can be about anything. Ask us questions about Toastin, Zenrot, Sonicking, me, whatever, and D-Free questions, whatever you got. We will accept them all.
Even though D3 isn't here anymore.
No, we will answer
I will
for him.
answer on D-Free's behalf.
Yeah, as his personal...
How many dupes did you pull? All of them.
Any
As
questions?
per usual D3 shenanigans.
All right, question 1. This one's real easy, and this one's from Mazinger Z. Are STR units with Ready for War better now?
Yes.
They're pretty good, yeah.
Asked and answered. Boom. Question 2. This one's
We
a
don't
good
we
one.
don't love that guy though.
No, we
this-
just do that at the end. We save it for the end.
like
Oh, okay.
like a post hug. You wait to say I love you at the end. You don't say it mid hug. That's weird. All right, question 2. Hi chaps. Following the recent addition of Super Saiyan 4 units on JP, how many stones would you recommend I save for the inevitable arrival of the motley crew with tails, Super Saiyan 5 cards? Shit, fucking dog.
Save 420.
Doggle.
That's it.
I think chat went rip.
Jay went rip. Where'd Wonky
Well,
go?
what-
Did he die?
My bad, I
What
accidentally forgot to press something. When was the last thing you heard from me?
Fucking dog.
Fucking dog, and then you ran off.
Oh, okay. You know when Bamco has finished bleeding this cash cow / meta dry, or kill me? On a more serious note, do you think Elder Kai should be more easily obtainable in the game? Perhaps summonable with 5 stone pulls, but a super rare chance or occasionally available in Baba Shop. Loving this show, guys. You allow me to continue feeding my gambling that's strucken out, Dokkan addiction, while at work, sad face, happy face.
From recent
John-
events,
John.
I think we're getting plenty.
Also,
Yeah.
P.S. Toast, do you think you actually take toast? I'm partial to lightly golden with lots of butter and Vegemite. P.S.S. New banner. art
Toaster does
suggest-
not toast. It toasts bread.
New banner art suggestion for Super
Mayo
Saiyan 5.
gets me.
Released below, for you guys to give your bosses at Bamco. We don't work for Bamco, and he also gave us a picture of Motley Crue, which works. All right,
That wasn't actually a bad
Might
idea.
Famco, but probably not.
what for the Elder Kais?
Yeah, at this point, there's so many SSRs in the game. Pulling an Elder Kai is a lot more exciting than pulling, I don't know, Super Saiyan 1 Goku agility or some other form of that. So yeah, I actually like that idea.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, I would also
Maybe
kind
that
of
guy
like
should work for Banco.
similar to maybe Baba Shop, but I would like an SSR swap where I can swap some useless SSRs that I've got in, like let's say Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta that I recently got, and get an Elder Kai. That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that too.
Yeah.
But they would probably make it so you need to swap 5 of those Tech Vegetas for 1 Elder Kai. But
I would
like
still do that.
I'd still do that in a heartbeat.
That is not a deterrent.
Like, what
Since
do
you
you-
got my throw at it.
it's not like I'm looking at these 5 Super Saiyan Vegetas and just going, oh man, I can't wait to finally use
I
the
could
dupe
part
system.
with one of these, but the other ones I need to keep.
Yeah. I need the others for the dupe system. Because I'm totally going to spend my tech orbs on Super Saiyan Vegeta. But yeah, I would love more ways to get Elder Kais. And as for Super Saiyan 5 cards, we've already said, that's the 3-year. We're going to get them.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
get that
um,
fan art ready.
That's
I'm
when
not
they're
saying that I know
the
for
one where
sure
it
they're
goes all
coming, but I'm
wide.
just saying my dad works at Bandai, so they're coming.
Oh, dude, my uncle works for Nintendo, and he said they're gonna be coming for 2.5.
What is Nintendo doing at Bamco?
The crossover with Shigeru Miyamoto.
They're going to add Shigeru Miyamoto to Dokkan? Not Mario or Link, just Shigeru Miyamoto with his happy
They added
face.
Ariana Grande to Brave Exvius. Don't question it.
Yeah,
His
anything's
SS
possible now.
His
don't
SSR art
shit
is
on
him
fucking
doing
Ariana
a
Grande.
thumbs up, and then the thumbs down is the Tur version, because that's when he gets serious.
That's when he gets serious.
Yeah, that's kind of the way all Tur art goes, except for the female ones. Is that the first one is them super cocky, look at me, I'm Super Saiyan 4 Goku on a rock in space, and then their evolved art is "Arrgh, I'm angry now. Take
Is that
this.
why all the TUR art is worse?
Yes, take my Kamehameha. Arrgh."
Oh, he's right about the female ones. The female ones actually, the girl sitting there in a cute pose, and the TUR has hearts everywhere with the big sexy smile. They've
Yeah.
done that every time now.
I think except for Pan, maybe, which no one.
Yeah, I
has
was about to
really
say, are
noticed.
you including Pan in that?
Well, okay, Pan, oh, we can't be pedophiles, so it's we'll make her normal.
Speaking of pedophilic, GT
Excuse me.
GT is oddly.
How old
sex-
do you guys reckon Rob Pan is?
No, I was gonna say is that GT is also oddly sexual.
With Pan, frequently. Yeah, it's
Yes.
weird.
But there's also I was watching it and I had to pause it because I was laughing too hard. And I took a screenshot of it, so I'm gonna put it up. But there's a brief moment where it totally looks like Trunks is blowing Goku.
Whoa.
And I was I literally had to stop because I was watching it in full screen, kind of angry. Then I looked up and I had to pause because I was laughing too hard. Because I was not expecting any of this to show up.
Have you seen the part yet where Vegeta's riding around with bra in a car and these 2 dudes come and hit on her?
Yes,
Oh.
She's 11.
she's 11. But yeah, GT
That
is.
part's amazing.
There's a part where a deer starts to try and eat Pan, not in an appropriate way, and it's what is this show? What?
No, the worst part still is when that guy turns Pan into like a sentient action figure,
Yes, into like a doll.
and he starts like taking her fucking. It's super weird.
Yeah,
it's super weird.
He starts taking off her clothes, and she's like going, "No, please don't." I'm like, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah, who is that appealing to?
And also, this
Is that
is
supposed
also
to be funny?
and also the main villain of that season, that arc, Lewd. Go figure. Question 3.
Makes sense.
Hello. My name is JimTim9 from the subreddit. My questions
I
for
am
the
Toaster
Modcast
Fun.
are twofold for each mod. 1, what is your favorite non-god, non-demicard unit to run in this game? And 2, what was the hardest boss to clear for you? I guess I'll go first. 1, I'll say that it's even though I don't run her anymore, I wish I could still use her. It's Bropan. And 2, the hardest boss ever to clear for me, I think, was... Man, what? It's been such a long time since I've actually had trouble. Maybe Omega Shenron. Yeah, it was Omega Shenron. But that was mostly...
Anybody else think it's funny that we went from Wokey's encyclopedic knowledge of all the oddly sexual scenes in GT to his favorite card being Bropan?
I only care about the +3 and her innocence link. It's all that it is, man.
I only care about her key and her innocence.
It would have been. I would have said B-Pan, but you know what? She's very hard to actually drop. So fuck her, and I'm going to go straight with Bropan. Maybe if this game released more actual female units, besides the 3 that they always release, I would have more options.
Who? Guldo, Nail, and some other guy? Yeah, they should stop releasing those guys.
Yes,
I agree.
They should totally stop. Anyway, what is your guys' favorite non-demigod card?
Super Saiyan God agility, and I'd say the toughest boss is Murjimasu because no item agility boss rush can go screw itself. I'm sick of this.
Fair enough. Zen?
Damn.
Let's see. Mine would be probably the STR Super Saiyan God, and then the hardest event for me was probably Trunks the first time I fought him.
And I think Int Vegeta's the hardest event.
Int Vegeta? Oh, no. He's not. Jex?
I would go with a physical Bardock for the SSR, and the hardest event that I used to have a lot of trouble with was actually Kid Buu when it was still current, just because I could never get the candy to stop screwing me over for the Kai.
Oh, yeah, I guess if that was
Yeah.
constantly screwing you over, that would not be helpful.
No.
In terms of when the event was current, I'd have to say Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because I didn't have Cell or Super Saiyan Blue Tech.
Oh, yeah, that would definitely make that event way harder. Mayo?
Favorite SSR is Janemba, and I struggled way back into time with fucking Broly's event, the original Strength Broly's event.
Did you not have
Kaio-
any...
Kaioken Goku was my savior.
Not anymore.
He's dead to us now.
He was the only reason I could do that.
That was his one good part about him, and then nothing changed. Sad, sad Kaioken. Kaioken. Kaioken?
Thank you.
Kaioken.
Koala. Anyway, question 4. Hello, Modcast. Which characters are you hoping to be the next top tier leaders like Super Saiyan 4 Goku / Vegeta are? And he also put a B instead of a G, or maybe I copied this wrong. For all you JoJo fans on the Modcast, which is me and Toast, what character would you like to make it into Dokkan? Make it into a Dokkan card. Pick their element, rarity, super skills, etc. I agree with Dio and Modcast 25. Fuck that Josuke kid. And that's from Yoshikage Kira. And I'm also going to say I would add Josuke because we need more healers in the game.
I want to see young Joseph with his Hammond Clacker volley.
That would be
Come on.
pretty good too. But what characters do you think, and also they would clearly be, because they're from other series, they would be the next God leads as well, just to make everyone angry.
Tech Super Saiyan God, Tech Super Saiyan God, Tech Super Saiyan God.
The next big god lead will, I almost guarantee you, will be Super 17 based on villains.
Man.
That's gonna suck.
Tech
Are we
Super
gonna-
Saiyan God, please.
Zen, what do you think?
I'd like to see Hit actually be usable in this game.
That's a good
not-
joke.
That's funny. He would be the strongest duo on Earth, though. Mayo, who do you think?
Tech Super Saiyan God.
Oh fuck, there's like, what characters still aren't in the game? Are we allowed to spoil Super on here?
Yeah,
I don't care.
we do
Probably-
it casually.
Does it start with a Fem and end with a Broly?
I hope so.
Spoilers for
Just
Mike.
start
No,
with
I
the-
was
with
I
the
was
Joe.
more leaning towards like the like the Harley Quinn Whis.
Oh, the twin tail.
One of one of the new God of Destructions or the Angels.
That'd be
I
nice.
would like to see.
Hard thing with those, I'd say, is we never see them do anything in terms of action.
No,
Like Beerus,
yeah,
we
but-
saw, that's about it. And Whis training people.
That's a great point. We need a better Whis card overall. He should be the next fucking god lead or whatever.
Yeah, Whistle would be a good new ad one. We still don't have one, strangely enough.
Or a Vados card. We don't have a Vados card yet.
And she's been on like the cover for a year.
Yeah, that's who I would like. That's who
Why
I'd
is our
like. One of the
current
new.
trash.
And also for mine, I would also go with Femme Broly. I would go. Go there. I'll go there. I would like her to be super usable, and then her be physical, because she needs to be balanced, like the rest of
Dude,
them.
what if she had like the Grade 8 mechanic?
So wait, she had a chance to go Broly, but mostly you would just see her as the normal girl.
Yeah, that's
that'd
beautiful.
be sick.
I mean,
Yeah.
that would be sick. Actually, I would like that mainly because I would see more of the female version of Broly than the big hulking Broly girl, which isn't
I hope-
bad, but.
I hope she'll take up the whole screen too, like all the gorillas and everything do. Whenever they transform.
It'll just be this big fucking
big-
like buff muscles. That's all it takes up. Add her. I would love that. And here's our last question for all, and I hate to break the joke, but is the mod team aware that the movie, specifically Golden Frieza, says that he has no weakness? And that's probably why Gami said that this card's in this card's description. Okay, legit question. We all know about Super Saiyan Rose, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Super Vegeta, etc., the strongest cards in the game. However, who was your pre-Gogeta MVP card? Example, physical Super Saiyan Bardock, +2 key to all, +2 Kasib, sealed super attack, crazy underrated until back in the day, and is still relevant to the meta on monophysical. He helped me clear a lot of content before I finally pulled Gogeta. We love you. P.S. Love the Modcast. You should let me sit on 1K. Thanks, bye. And that's from N7 Lead Farmer.
He literally said the card. Like the physical Bardock, that's exactly who it was that I used. He sealed ults. He gave a great Kai leader. That dude was like an all-rounder. I love that card.
Mine was Turles.
Yours was Charles. I think mine was literally Ultimate Gohan. That was my +3 guy until I got a Gogeta.
Well, Turles was mine until Gogeta came out, and then I spent like 250 stones and didn't get him, and then I was like, alright, yeah, we're rerolling.
What happens? So,
Where it all began.
Do you remember the pre-Gogeta days?
They were good days.
That was
Good
back
times.
when people used rainbow leads, like +25% to all.
That
The
was
original-
whenever
the
we
original
had
And getting
was
a
whenever
super
we had
attack was
the,
actually exciting.
Gohan and Bardock event rotated for 3 months.
The good old days of early global.
We
Yeah.
don't talk about them.
Anymore. To be fair, I think in Japan, because I want to say it was before Gogeta was released, I used a lot of Majub as well because he was +3 key,
So
and I just had to make sure to never get hit. And lucky enough for me, a lot of the easy story mode was made so that I could easily just do a super and not get hurt. But he quickly died down once harder stuff started coming out. Gogeta stopped being the +3 key stopped being good.
Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta. He was my MVP. The tech one.
Oh yeah, that's right, Tech one.
Because he was the only +3 key lead I had.
Zen, have you said yours already?
I pulled Gogeta when the banner came out, so I didn't really have an MVP other than him.
Damn. Do you remember?
I used Ultimate Gohan before he came out, but when the +3 era started, I was already on the Gogeta train.
And what a sad train that was.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal after a while.
Yeah. And as for the no weakness Golden Frieza, we're aware. That doesn't make it any less funny.
Yeah, it's still funny.
Yeah. It's still pretty funny. I mean, good kudos to that writer for putting it down, but if you did
It might actually be funnier because now they're both wrong.
Yeah.
Does that link on the sub still direct to Gami?
Yes, it does. Don't remove it, please. I use it to look at.
It does. It totally does.
Don't remove it because I use it to go look at this stuff.
Yeah, please don't remove it. I know that finding the exact way to find awakening medals is not useful, but I still need it.
I want to know how to find Bubbles medals.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the amazing guides on Gami for a second. Like the fact that they said that you could find specific medals by going here. Like they tell you exactly everywhere you could find a Bubbles medal, when in actuality all Bubbles medals are just random.
yeah.
There's this
Okay,
great, there's
dude,
this
I
great-
fell for that back in the day.
We all did because we
did
didn't
too.
know.
We're getting
There's
a lot
this-
of requests to do another Gami arc, by the way.
We'll do one maybe next week.
I get like a couple of those a day now.
We'll do an update just because it's been pretty amazing. I don't think we can do it one now, mainly because now Mayo is on the site. There's another article on Gami called
I'm not looking at the tier list.
Oh.
I'm just reading how to get Bubbles and Gregory medals.
Yeah, I just stumbled upon it. I'm not gonna look at it at all. I don't want to spoil anything.
There's an article there called "Is our Int Piccolo too overpowered?"
Yes.
It is maybe one of the greatest questions for an article I've ever seen.
No, dude. It's ironic. He's talking about when you pull him on the banner because you get pissed when you see our Piccolo.
I mean, I have him at SA10 and at level 30
Yep.
awakened. So there's something to that Piccolo. I don't know what. They're still very much out of date. Like if you're gonna go for anything, if you don't get any of the good leaders on that banner, get STR Frieza, which is kind of outdated at this point, but at least he's the most useful out of the beginner ones. Gami is something special. I don't know.
Hey,
Next week we'll look into it because
All
I
the
can tell you right
comments.
now that I wonder actually if Broly is still on the STR list. I know that last time I looked, he was still the second best STR unit in the game, according to them. We'll do that next week. I swear. Just because people are asking for it at this point. And so you can leave Zen alone. And I think that's it. That's all the questions we got. And I think this is a modcast.
I got a
Alright,
question.
sounds good.
Why don't we have Tech Super Saiyan God Goku yet? Where's my God lead?
And you actually just reminded me something. This is the very last thing we have to do. Is that we have to say goodbye. It's Toast.
I'm leaving. I already left.
Toast has already left. He is no longer a mod. He said, and I quote, "Fuck Super Saiyan 4," as he left, even though he was using Vegeta.
I did not say that. Please do not believe anything Wokey says.
I believe as he left, he said, "I can't believe no one thinks that." Fuck, I can't remember anything that makes us so angry at this point. Oh well.
I can't
Really,
believe
you can't
people
because it's a
think
really
Shugetsu
long list of stuff.
work.
I can't think of anything that gets too real.
I
Let me
mean,
put it
they
that
like Shugetsu, and I hate him, so that's something.
Okay, there we go.
They like
Toast-
General Blue, and I hate him. That's something too.
You hate General Blue? Let's not get into this. This is
It's
supposed-
like everyone just gets on that train so much. It's like, oh hey, look guys, General Blue is still the best card. It's like, no, he's not.
I mean, in a vacuum. If we tiered lists based on themselves and nothing else going on in the game, as if if this entire game was based around one unit.
Look, man, I did boss rush mode and I died. Then I went with freaking blue with a knife, and suddenly I beat boss rush mode. So I don't know.
I'm still
Take it for
trying
what it is.
the no item agility run. Farthest I got was Merdzamasu, and ooh, that did not end well.
I bet. And it'd be really useful for that fight? A Super Sealer. Which they
I've
don't have.
considered bringing Oceanus, but I don't want to, because I bring Rose instead of him, and it's like, it works out pretty well.
Yeah. So yeah, Toast is...
Except for the part where you fucking died.
Yeah. He goes real good until you die.
Yeah.
So Toast is leaving mod duties. He'll still be here though, hanging around, doing...
Yeah, I'll be on the Wiki team as usual. I'll be on the chat. I'll be here.
Mhm. So...
But
I believe
real
that makes
life
Toast
is
the Kaioken of mods.
So if you want to be a new mod, send me a nickel to
Wonky needs money.
Wokey needs
PayPal.
money at paypal.com, and I will take that nickel under consideration as we go into process of finding a new mod. Date subject to end at any point I find.
You have enough nickels.
When I feel I have enough nickels, yes. I will make a post that says, "The toast has been done," and that will let you know that you're a mod.
Who will toast my toast now?
We'll never know. But yeah, goodbye, Toast. And also
Hey.
goodbye, everyone else.
I always hated you, Toaster.
I hated myself too, don't you worry.
Goodbye.
Dude, in the
Bye.
Skype call, like you're unplugging toast.
It does. Toast,
Can
you
we, throw him,
forgot
can we throw him in the bath now?
a little bit. Hey, Toast, how about before we end and my family
Oh,
comes
left
in and
already.
gets louder, you say your one thing? God damn it, did he forget to say I love you?
He's back. He's back.
I'm back.
Say I love you, you piece of shit.
No, you. I love all of you. I'm never modding your sub again. Unless Fish wants me to, but please.
Okay. So
All right, bye everybody.
take it easy, man.
Bye bye.
Before you go, could we all sing a song together?
Oh, yes. We still have time for a song.
Well, you know my favorite song, Bear. Would you like to sing it?
Oh, yes, we'd love to.
Sí, me gustaría mucho. Hey, this was really fun.
We hope you liked it too.
Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go.
But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
'Cause we'll see you very soon, I know.
Very soon I know.